Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm sitting out here with my dog for a little bit, letting her use the bathroom. But wanted to touch on this. Got this good question from one of y'all about men who are not married dealing with married women or women in a committed relationship versus going and getting their own woman. And wanted to touch on that because that is happening a lot. It's happening a whole lot, and I'm gonna explain that here within 15 minutes, Lord willing. Before I do, make sure you click the link in the description if you have not invested in the channel, to where every month that the channel earns, you earn. Now that is directly correlated to how much you invest, but you'll see on there the maximum that you can invest and what you will own of the future revenue. So click that top link, see how much time left, because it got a time ticker, so time running out, but get on over there. But I want you to think about this and understand this, and this is why this is happening. A lot of men don't believe in marriage. They believe in marriage, but they fear marriage. And they fear marriage because they have not seen marriage, and they have not seen it done healthily. And then the men who have seen marriage, they saw too much. And so it made them lose faith in it, to the point that they like, you know what? This ain't really what I want. Like, it's a lot that goes in this. I don't know if I could do this. So a man either doesn't trust himself or he doesn't trust a woman. And there's a lot of men who don't trust women. Now, here's the thing about it. There's a lot of nasty people, men and women. We all can be nasty. The men could be nasty, the women could be nasty. It's a lot of nastiness. So a lot of men have slept with married women. A lot of men have slept with women in a relationship. A lot of men have slept with women. Good girl. Good girl. Going potty. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl going potty out here, stood in my house. And so it's a lot of men who they don't trust. They don't trust the women. They don't trust themselves. So what happens is they need to get a piece of the channel. And they ain't clicked the link in the description to get a piece of the channel, so therefore they don't trust. And this is what you got to realize and understand, is if a man don't see marriage, then he's not going to, or let's say he sees marriage, but he sees his brother cheating on the woman. He sees his brother cheating on his wife. He sees his daddy cheating on his mama. So the message, or he sees his daddy leave his mama. So the message that sends the man is, if the men that I know, love, and trust can't get it right, then neither can I. So now he looks at it as a mission impossible. And so what he does is he goes and he deals with taking women because it requires very little of him. He gets her garbage time. He gets her junk time. He gets to play hero. He gets to be the man that she runs to when her husband or her boyfriend or fiance is in a funk. When she's going through verbal abuse or emotional abuse, he gets to be Mr. Perfect. He gets to be the knight in shining armor. And for the most part, a lot of times these guys, it's just conversation. It's conversation. It might be some light flirting. A lot of women actually will use a man as a emotional dump. And the man actually doesn't have a chance. It's a lot of men in that position to where he couldn't sleep with the woman if he wanted to. Now, there are some women who will sleep with the man, but that's because she was already a goer. She was already out there. She was already. But he's not going to be able to sleep with a woman who is not promiscuous. He will be used for conversation. He will be used for emotional dump. And then when her man is doing the right thing, she will drop him like a bad habit. And he'll actually be emotionally tied and used to it. And like, man, I was having some good conversation, man. We were connecting, we were linking up, man. I thought I was making some way, and then boom, she just dropped me. Because deep down, the woman want the person that she with, but she want him to do right and she want him to be better. If he's not gonna do that, some women won't wait. Some women will leave. Some women are going about their business and they'll have them that emotional dump and they'll do their little thing over there. And so that's what you have to realize. The men who deal with married women, it's because they are a degenerate. They can't make a marriage work. They don't want to be married. They can't be a man 24 hours a day. They can't make that situation work because they don't have the emotional intelligence. They don't have the sacrifice. They don't have the wisdom, the strength, the courage. So they take the easy way out and they deal with a taken woman. And what it does is it reinforces their belief that you can't trust these B's. You can't trust these H's because this is what they do. And they will go out and they'll spread that message. They'll spread that narrative. Oh, you can't trust these such and such. You can't trust these. But what they don't realize is a lot of times they dealing with a woman who is being abused. They dealing with a woman who is being talked to like trash, being dogged out, being mistreated to the umpteenth degree. And they are the ointment for the woman's open wounds. And they might not realize that. They might look at it and think, oh, she just a low down, dirty cheater. But you got to realize is sometimes with narcissistic abuse, a woman could feel like she ready to take her own life. She could feel like she ready to give it up. She could feel like she going through so much to where she's so ready to be done, to where that man just becomes an outlet. He becomes an outlet, and he really becomes, in essence, it's like he becomes her supply. He becomes who keep her sane, who give her a little bit of laughter, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of, and it's really about her survival. Commercial break. Go get your piece of the channel now while you can. And yeah, y'all got to start promoting y'all business. Y'all see how much I'm promoting and still barely making it. So yeah, get on over there. So that's what happens. You know, it gets to that place to where the woman is being mistreated so bad. Because I'm going to tell you one thing I know about women. A happy woman, another man ain't got a chance. A happy woman who is being treated right and done right, another man ain't got a chance. A woman mess around when she unfulfilled, when she being mistreated. That's when that happens. And so you got to realize that. Get some water. Get some water. So that's what you got to realize. So take these key notes and understand this. If you meet a man and he will deal with a married woman or a taken woman, that is not a man that you want. You got to run from that man. Because see, men are territorial. Every real man wants his own woman. He don't want sloppy seconds. He don't want to deal with somebody else's woman. He want his own woman. So if he'll deal with a woman who is taken, that's a red flag. He is a red flag. And that's why he's single. That's why he's available. That's why he dealing with that woman. He dealing with her because he's not man enough to have his own woman and to do what it takes with his own woman. So basically, he becomes the 20 to the other man's 80. Or he becomes, he might become the 60 to the other man's 40 if a man is in a tough time of life. So that's what you got to understand and realize. Grab you a piece of that channel. Link is in the description. God bless you. All the important links. Get your tickets. Dallas, San Diego, Miami. Grab your tickets. Link in the description. We'll talk soon.